across parts of Pakistan and northwest India. By contrast, into the southeast, we'll see a return to some heavier showers affecting Sri Lanka. They're going to be the story for the next few days. Contrasting weather conditions across China as well. You can see quite clearly this weather front bringing some heavier rain down to the south. High pressure dominates to the north, and that'll give a good deal of quiet, dry weather, not as cold as it can be, and a relatively quiet story through the Korean Peninsula and into Japan as well. Now, for parts of the Philippines, we'll see some dry weather. Malaysia and Indonesia, a few heavier, more widespread showers here. There has been some localized flooding of late. And finally, over towards Australasia, fine and quiet in Australia. We've got a storm that's moving through the Coral Sea, heading towards New Caledonia, and it stays pretty windy and at times pretty wet for both the North and the South Island of New Zealand as we head through the weekend. That's how it's looking. Don't forget, if you want more 5-day city forecasts, you can always find those online. Take care.
This is BBC World News. I'm Babita Sharma. Our top stories. A warm welcome for the Pope as he becomes the first pontiff to visit Iraq. Speaking of Baghdad's presidential palace, Pope Francis urged Iraq's different faiths to come together in a journey towards peace. European countries condemn China's plans to tighten its grip on Hong Kong's electoral system. The EU says it could take legal action after the UK government unilaterally announces an extension to temporary post-Brexit rules over Northern Ireland. And a global boost in confidence for coronavirus vaccines. We speak to a doctor trying to persuade more people in Japan to sign up and get the jab.
Good evening. Hello. Turn your microphones on and say hello.
Yes, hello, Vladimir.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, Vladimir.
What's your name?
My name is Lisa.
Okay, nice to meet you, Lisa. Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, would you please tell a little bit about it?
Okay, I live in St. Petersburg, and now I'm studying linguistics. So I need to practice my English more. So I try to find more ways to practice it, so on. And I'm 18 years old.
Okay, and then I like.
May I just introduce myself to Lisa?
Yeah, that's
yes,
Mark. I just wanted to say about that.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
That's okay. It's just a very good way for Lisa to have some practice. So get to know each other. I mean, you and Mark get to know each other. That's your first practice here. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Lisa. Really glad to meet you here today. So as far as I understand, you live in St. Petersburg and you're 18 years old. And I'm Mark. I'm 14 years old. I live in Perm and I'm going to the 7th grade. So, and I've been studying English for something about 7 years already. So nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Yeah. So, you know, usually I kind of offer you a big question to discuss. Well, actually, I do not have a big question to discuss today. So that is why my question to you is maybe you have some questions to discuss. Okay. Just think a little bit and tell me, do you want to discuss something?
Well, you know, I don't have any topics to discuss, by the way, but I may think.
Mhm. Lisa, how about you?
I don't think so. I don't think that I have some particular topic to discuss. But I'm thinking too.
Well, you know, Vladimir, probably we might discuss some global ecological problems like global warming or something about that. It's a really good topic, by the way, I think.
Yeah, I'm not an expert at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, so you know that when I say that I do not have a big question, I have a small big question, just like for a starter. So you know that I was just kind of promoting myself, and I have no idea about how to do that, and so that is why I downloaded this thing which is called TikTok on my smartphone. Yeah, you understand me and TikTok. Wow. Yeah, I was just for the first time in my life. So the question to you is, you guys, what do you generally think of TikTok? Is it worth just having it on the smartphone? Can I promote myself there? Or what is your perspective about TikTok?
Okay, I think that TikTok may be a good tool for promoting, but speaking about me, I don't think that it is a useful app because, to tell the truth, I think that it's just a waste of time for me, and I think that it prevents me from concentrating, and my mind get used to just click on the videos and scroll them down. So I don't think that it is a good that it is a good habit. So I try to avoid such ads as Instagram and TikTok, but I have YouTube. I have the YouTube, yes.
So that's you know that this is kind of our national manner to just criticize everything, but keep in mind that we are speaking English. So when you speak English, you have to be somehow positive, you know, not only yeah, you have to offer something constructive, you know. So the meaning is that I was just thinking about promoting myself, and you said that that's no way. It's not good. TikTok is useless. It's like I have the quotation from the internet that this is the biggest time waster in the history.
I said
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Sorry for
yeah. I
interrupting.
agree. I
I said
agree. Yeah.
I said that it is maybe a good way to promote it for you, but I just wanted to add some opinion of mine. So I think that it's not a good time spending, but I think that it is good for promoting, as many people just watch these videos. So you can add some music, I think, or just to make a clip, a short clip, I don't know, in some parts of it.
I imagined myself in a clip to TikTok. Yeah, that's kind of very funny. But anyway, when you say that TikTok is just, and you also discard the Instagram also, but which social media, which networks you would recommend me to use to promote myself? Which networks, which media are good from your perspective?
I think that YouTube is better than TikTok because there is, I think there is a way to promote yourself in a good way, because personally, I think that auditory of YouTube is older than in such on such channels as English or something like that, is older than TikTok auditory. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It's
and
my opinion.
that's the first word for your vocabulary. We say in English audience. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
audience. Okay.
that's all right. It's just, you know, that's why we're here. We just to learn some new vocabulary. All right. If you, I'm not sure whether you can see it. If you can see my screen, I will just share. Can you see it now?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Mark, what's your perspective?
Yep, I have something to say as well. Look, in my humble opinion, of course, all social media, they're related to each other. And, you know, you may try to do something in TikTok, but still, I believe that TikTok is more for just chilling and having fun than making some serious stuff there.
Okay, just playing fool or fooling around, right?
Yeah.
I understand. But anyway, so, how about VK? Is it okay to have this promotion on VK? Then, yeah, you know, then I can, if you think of VK, then I will start thinking about Одноклассники also, why not? Or it's different. What do you think?
Lisa, would you
I'm
be the
sorry.
first?
I'm sorry. But I think that VK and Одноклассники are a little bit different because of audience of these platforms.
Okay, yeah, I understand. But anyway, just a little bit of the English language, because, you know, when I worked on this TikTok stuff, I just learned a little bit of vocabulary. And, you know, I, as a linguist, I'm very much interested in how we, what we do with the English language. Just think about the windows. In the Windows, usually I do not have Windows in the Russian language. I have it in English. But you know that if you have it in Russian, then you will have something like, can you say that in English?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know, that's why that's my point. So, hey, first of all, you know that you have to have your smartphone in English always. Everything should be in English. You have,
Yes.
yeah, you have to have, for example, every widget like weather or, you know, any applications which you have to have it in English. And also Windows. Right now, it's Windows 10, it's possible to have in English. Windows 7, it was not possible. But it is possible now. So, Mark, do you know how to say this word in English?
Проводник. Oh my gosh. You know, I've heard that 1,000 times, but it just slipped my mind.
Okay, yeah, I will help you. They are two translations. The first is file manager, and the second is file explorer. They are two different stuff, but anyway, it's just for you to know if you just use it. Yeah, down the, and why I'm saying about that, because this translation of the English vocabulary is kind of absolutely crazy. I have no idea what's the connection between the Russian word and the English words. So then if you look down at your computer, at your laptop, you will see something like, okay, sorry, that's, and believe me, this is kind of, that's the Russian terminology for Windows down there. This is how it calls, where you can see all of the icons of what is open, what is working, what kind of applications have been launched on your computer. So, do you know how it sounds in English? It's just,
область задач.
yeah, in English, it's
My gosh.
tray. Do you understand what a tray is?
Yep. You know, the last lesson you showed us.
Okay, and so what is that? That's why I'm asking. Maybe you remember. How do we?
Well, tray, you know, it's something about It's not a table, but it's the kind of thing. Yes, yes,
I
yes,
did it
sure.
for you. So just for you to remember. And why I'm saying about that, because when I worked a little bit with this application TikTok, I learned a couple of Russian words, which I was just immediately, as a translator, I was just thinking, hey, how do we say that in English? Okay, that's hard time for you, and probably you know that. Okay, so in Russian, people say right now about TikTok. So what is that in English?
I really loved that video. I really liked.
Elizaveta, what do you think?
Video came.
No, not possible.
Oh my gosh, sorry for my awful cough.
Lisa, what do you
I
think?
don't know.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, I will help you because you know I work as a translator, and so this is my job. You can judge. I will just give you some ideas, and probably because you know that in English they do not have it. But anyway, so two ways to say like. Okay, sorry. And another one is what do you think? How about viral? Video is viral. What do you think?
I don't know what is viral.
You don't know the word viral?
No.
It's just when your video is absolutely popular, then you say that video is viral.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Mark, what do you think?
May I suggest viral is from the word, it comes from the word virus, virus.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes, great.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So that is why they call it so. Okay, and then last part for this small big question, and then we will move to the topic of the class. Do not forget that we have only 40 minutes. So another thing is, and again, that's what I learned from TikTok. So another word is, what is that? Have you
recommendations, maybe?
I have no idea.
I think that it is a short calling of recommendations, like Reiki.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, because I thought absolutely different stuff. Mark, what do you think? Is it correct?
Recommendations. Well, I can't say for sure, by the way, because in general, recommendations is going to be all right. It's going to be suitable for here, but I believe there is something bigger, one more explanation for that.
Okay, yeah. So that's like you said, recommendations. Let it be so. And now, before we switch, why I'm trying to just to make you pay attention to that, because English is everywhere. If you just, first of all, what I just want to reiterate, to say it over again, that you have to switch everything what you have around you into the English language, then it will be much easier for you to learn it. Believe me, because I have everything in English, which is around me. So that's for starters. And another thing is, like, I pay attention to all of this new vocabulary that makes me think how to say that in English. I can give you some other examples from my today's visit to Magnet, and what I saw there. I can show you pictures. I took pictures, but I don't want to take time. I saw there a couple of things like, and believe me, that's what I saw in Magnet. Do you have any idea what a T plunger is?
Maybe it is like a small. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, Lizzie, go on. It's all right.
go there.
I think that maybe it is a piece of packet with tea. I don't know, but I know what is French press, but I don't know what
Very
is
good. I
plunger.
don't know. I specifically prepared for today's class just to hear the ideas from my students. Okay, so first of all, I will show you the picture of
I might just suggest what is tea plunger.
yeah, a plunger. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, plunger. All right.
Right.
It's it's a kind of kettle, but not where you're boiling water. Where is the material, the stuff the tea is made from is keeping.
Okay.
Plunger.
I will just show it to you. Just wait a
Yeah,
second.
no, it's pretty bad explanation, but still.
Anyway, you will understand immediately because I will show you the picture in no time. So that's a tea plunger. Can you see it? This is a tea plunger.
Yes, exactly.
All right, and here is the French press, you know. So, Lisa, please explain what a French press is.
As far as I remember, French press is something that used for coffee. It is for coffee to be with, I don't know how to say this word.
Okay, just try it. That's why we're here, because we speak English. Yeah.
It is something like on the top of coffee or milk after you've boiled it.
Okay.
I don't know what is it. It is also in the sea. You can see it on the sea.
All right, I understand. You are talking about foam. Is what I can hear
Yes.
is foam. Let's have a look. No, sea foam. All right. That's they brought the picture of plastic. So you mean this?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I understand. It's just like for cappuccino coffee, right? Or okay, yeah, and now I got it because I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but anyway, I understand what you're saying. So French press is for making this foam. Thank you so much. It was very useful for me, very relatable. Thank you. I learned a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome, but I'm not sure. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, that's we come here to learn something new, and I learned. I'm happy. Now, maybe it's just the question to you. Maybe you can think of the same stuff like I mentioned about this couple of Russian words for Windows or for TikTok, and then some English words for like the tea plunger or French press. Can you think of some same examples like English around us, which we can talk about right now? Some examples. If not, then we will move to the book, to what we have to do right now. Okay? Any ideas?
Well, I don't have any ideas actually.
That's too bad, Mark.
Yes, unfortunately.
Anyway, yeah, I understand. So,
Sorry.
please pay your attention to anything which is around you. And now I just want to remind you that we are at the part, excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's not the necessary button.
Yeah, Vladimir, by the way, I wanted to tell you one really funny joke.
Okay, go ahead.
Look, so there was one man and he wanted to get a job. Then he made a kind of request to the company, and he wanted to become a kind of security guard, right? And he didn't know English at all. So when he had a conversation, there he had to be told if he, well, if the reply is positive or if it's not. And he heard that. Sorry, but without English, we can't take it to this kind of job. But he said, I'm gonna be a security guard. Come on. They said, especially.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. So that the pronunciation is guard. Guard.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's okay. Yeah, because you know the airport in New York is called La Guardia, but so it's
Really?
yeah, it's Spanish because what I heard is from the Spanish language, but
That's really
guard
strange.
guard is the American pronunciation. Okay, so we moved up to the review for Unit 5, and now let's review a little bit what we covered. So read the text below, think of the word which best fits each gap, 1 to 8. Use one word in each gap. There is an example in the beginning. We started one day, but right now I think that it will be a good idea for you to start it over again and just to revise what we did. Okay? Now, Lisa, if you please start.
But I don't see
Yes.
anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just we are seeing C form.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. How about now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
It is. I need to speak it aloud, to read it aloud.
Yeah. Sure. Of course. And you have to fill in the gap. And we will talk about that.
It is not known when chopsticks first began to be used. However, it is fairly certain that they were invented in China. They have been traced back, maybe then, like.
Okay. That's a good supposition. But anyway, Mark, any ideas? That's a good exercise, believe me, because that's a good book. So it's
and by the way,
yeah.
Go ahead. I always, had a strong will to learn something new about Chinese chopsticks.
Okay. I understand. But anyway, what is the word there?
I'm thinking.
Okay, so it's known when chopsticks first began to be used. It's not known. However, it's fairly certain that they were invented in China.
Maybe then?
Say it again.
Then, this kind of, then. Yes, именно затем.
THEN. Why do you switch into Russian? You think that I will better understand in Russian than in English?
Oh,
I doubt. I think that doesn't matter. Okay. And when you switch to Russian, I'm just thinking that probably you are pronouncing some new English words, which I do not know, because that's not easy for me to switch from Russian into English. But anyway, so you said that they have been traced back as far as the 3rd century BC.
Maybe bats. But
it doesn't make a lot of sense. However, it's fairly certain that they were invented in China. And then, why then? They have been traced back as far as... Lisa, no other ideas?
May I switch into Russian?
Just hold on, Mark. Lisa, what did you say?
I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, take your time. That's not a problem.
Yep. Vladimir, may I switch to Russian to try to just to translate that to make it easier?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, what do we have here? Однако точно уверены, что они были изобретены в Китае, и они их история уходит назад в третий век из нашей эры.
You know that logically, it's your two ideas are not connected.
Yes, now I see after translation.
Yeah, and again, that the word traced back, the meaning is that how can I say trace back? It's something like you can follow you can find the track how to approach this word. So it's, for example, you can say about the history of Russia, you can trace back the history of Russia back to 2000 years ago. You trace it back.
I understand, I think.
Okay, just give the word.
Russian word?
Why Russian?
No, I mean your explanation of this application, like trace back.
Yeah, I know that you understand that. If you want to, you can say it. Just say it.
No, I don't want to say.
All right, yeah, that's how about the word? The second the second sentence I think is much easier. And again, you know that this is typically English connection of the words, which is why it's hard for you, because we do not connect sentences like that.
Vladimir, I understood.
Okay, yeah.
It's the word maybe where.
Yeah, that's correct. That's where.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
right.
that's where. But you know why it was really hard for you to understand that, because the meaning of the word where is different from what you got used. Like, you know, the meaning of where is my book, but it's not the meaning of where is my book. It's from where. That's the meaning, from where they have been traced back. It's, however, it's fairly certain that they were invented in China. From where? From where? It's just like when you say, where are you from? It's a different meaning of the word where. Okay, excuse me. All right. Do you understand?
Yes.
Lisa, what do you think? Is it kind of a clear now?
Yes, but should we put just a word where
Yes,
here?
only one word where, but the meaning is from where. I'm just trying to explain the English concept for the Russian mentality, because it's not in Russian mentality we have the meaning of the word where, like where is my book, but there is another meaning, where are you from? And then you have another translation into the Russian language. Okay. Now, Mark, if you please, the next.
Yep, no worries. Okay, let's go on. There are those something say that the philosopher.
It's just philosopher, yeah. Philosopher. Yep. You know that
Confucius, thank you, who lived over 200 years earlier, influenced the development of chopsticks with his non-violent techniques.
Yeah, teachings.
Sorry.
Yeah, and Mark, your pronunciation is, it's not, you said not violent, it's not correct. Not
non-violent.
Violent, it's not v, it's v. Say very well, very
okay, very well.
Very well. Very well.
Well.
Very well.
Like, yes.
And it's produced with your lips. This.
It's like labiodental, yes. So with your teeth and with your lips, but not just with your lips. You to pronounce this sound. To pronounce this sound, yes, try to use your teeth and your lip.
It's too scientific. I just imagine that you will talk to the in New York, you will talk to the cab driver, to the taxi driver, and you will say something like dental labial movement, and he will say like, what? All right, so Mark, a little bit more to you. It's just like West Virginia. Just say it.
West Virginia.
Yeah, very good. Then evil one.
Evil one.
Yeah, that's now it's very well.
Very well.
No, it's very well.
Very well.
Yeah, right now it's good. So make it together. Very well.
Very well.
Yeah, right now it's okay. And so non-violent.
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 Yep, non-violent.
So when we say v, it's v. When we say w, it's w. Like Volkswagen. You know, that's a car. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, okay. I think that now everything is clear. So, which is the word?
Okay, I need to think.
Yeah, that's, I don't think that this is a big problem.
Maybe who?
Yeah, absolutely. That's easy.
Yeah, I would say piece of cake.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, again, about the tests, the first idea which pops up in your head usually is the most correct. It's called intuition, you know. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so those are those, they are those who say that the philosopher Confucius, who lived over 200 years earlier, influenced the development of chopsticks with non-violent teachings. Okay, Lisa, if you please, take another one.
Okay, so knives which have associations with war and death. Maybe I think that it's like past or present perfect, no?
Again, think of the taxi driver in New York, and you will say, "Hey, guy, it's present perfect." What do you think? We're just talking.
Yes, but I think that it is the easiest way to explain the time.
Yeah, but just give the word.
Maybe it is like have.
But okay, so knives which have associations with war and death have not brought.
No, I don't think so. It sounds awful.
No, it's not about awful. It sounds about that you change the object and the subject of the action. The meaning is that your knives started to bring something to the dinner table. Whereas it's quite the opposite. The knives didn't bring anything to the table. Something happened to them, to the knives.
Have been not brought.
But do not forget that only one word in each gap.
Oh,
Yeah, that's easy. So
knives are not brought.
But you see, we are talking about past tense because
yes,
that's all right.
My last attempt were not brought.
Yes, right, absolutely. So knives which have associations with war and death, they were not brought to the dinner table at China. They brought only chopsticks, because knives, they were connected with war. So that is why they didn't bring knives to the dinner table. And then, what is the next word, Lisa? It's
maybe again, as they were in the West.
Absolutely. So in the West, it was permitted, it was allowed, it was kind of a normal to bring knives to the table, to the dinner table, but not in China. All right, Mark. And do not forget that we have only 2 minutes to go, I think.
Oh, something about 3, I believe.
2 and 35, if you can see it here. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. And so do not forget that the session, our class will finish without any warning. They will just stop it.
Just boom.
That is why I'm just saying, just in case, I'm saying bye-bye for now. Just high five or hugs and greetings, whatever, so please, Mark.
Today, chopsticks are used in other countries such as Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. Is it okay?
Yeah, absolutely correct. And
maybe okay, as something as China, maybe as frequently as often.
Not exactly. It's just today chopsticks.
Yes, sure, as well as.
Yes, as well as China. Right.
Yeah.
Today chopsticks are used in other countries like such as Japan, Korea, and Vietnam, as well as China. And Lisa, if you please.
Commonly made of bamboo, wood, ivory, or in modern time plastic. Maybe we need the subject. They are several different. Hira, maybe.
Yeah, commonly made of bamboo, wood. How about ivory? Do you understand the meaning of the word ivory?
Yes, I think it's something connected with elephants. No.
Yes, right. Tusks. Yeah, the tusks of an elephant are called the ivory. And usually we say ivory and ebony. Ebony is the black wood, and this is how we call the piano keys. Ivory and ebony. There's two, white and black. We call it ivory and ebony. All right, so commonly made of bamboo, wood, ivory, or in modern times plastic. And then you say, what is
here? Maybe Hira.
Not here, but there.
There are, of course.
Yes. That's okay. Several differences. Mark, we still have less than a minute, but
yes, and it might be used. Okay, for example.